Hey everybody, Becky Kilimnik here, just having a cup of coffee and thinking about animated GIFs. These great little files got a bad rap in the past, and you probably remember why. They're back, and they're more useful than ever. But how do you make these little animated nuggets of wonder? I'm going to show you how to do it easy, quick, and dirty in Photoshop. Guess what? You can edit video in Photoshop. I'm using Photoshop CC. If you're using an earlier version of Photoshop, things are going to look and work a little differently. Open your video file directly in Photoshop. Photoshop will read MP4s and QuickTime movie files. I suggest opening a very short video clip, just a few seconds or less. One of the advantages of animated GIFs is that they'll play on practically any device. But you gotta have a small file if you want that to happen. Besides, no one wants to watch a 3-minute video of your cat chasing his tail. When you open the video, Photoshop will automatically open the timeline panel at the bottom of your screen. In order to trim my clip, I'm gonna use my scissors, and I'm gonna cut my video at the beginning and at the end. Notice when I do that and I look over at my layers panel, I've got duplicates of those video layers. That's cool, we're gonna delete them anyway. So let's go select that beginning portion we just cut and hit delete, and do the same for the end. We can also crop the actual dimensions of the video. And we do this just like we would an image in Photoshop. We can also shrink it. Just like an image, go under Image and choose Image Size, and type in your modified dimensions. Make sure that your new image size is proportional to your old image size, otherwise it'll look like stupid. Also, Photoshop will want to convert the video layer to a smart object. Go ahead and hit OK. So an animated GIF is complete without some words written on top. Well, that's easy. Just go grab your type tool and type and adjust, and you get not only your type layer in your layers panel, but you also get a new layer in your timeline with your type. Let's say I want these words to flash. No biggie, we're just going to duplicate that layer. And then in our timeline, we're going to adjust the length of each of these so that one appears before the other. Now I can scrub the playhead to see what it looks like, or I can use these very intuitive tools over here and hit play. Let's export this into an animated GIF. To export to an animated GIF in Photoshop CC, I'm going to go to File, Export, and then Save for Web Legacy. You can also use that key command. You know, a lot of Photoshop key commands, you got to use 2 hands. Shift, Alt, Command, S. I should note that while you're doing this, you might get a lot of crunching. Your computer might do a lot of spinning beach ball stuff. We have a lot of little options we can play with. Again, keep in mind, our goal is to get this as small as possible. Ways you can do that. At the very bottom of this panel to the left, you can see what the file size is supposed to be. It may even tell you how fast it'll load on a dial-up modem. Yay, retro! Once we're sure that the animated GIF is small enough, in other words, it's under 200K, last thing, we're gonna make sure that it's set to loop forever, because otherwise, what's the point? And then we're gonna hit Save. Choose a nice name for it. Put it someplace you'll remember. In order to view your animated GIF, go into any browser, choose File, open your GIF, and there you have it. Now you can be all classy and make it into a repeating background on your web page. Don't! I hope this was helpful. If you're interested in learning more about Photoshop, be sure to check out one of the classes I'm offering at www.kilimnik.com/classes.